Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got a collab here, Australia and Japan, Mountain Culture and Kyoto Brewing. I'm not sure where Kyoto are from. I've got a feeling they're Tokyo, but could be wrong. Mountain Culture from the Blue Mountains. They caught up apparently and decided to do a brew together and wanted to do something different. So they've gone a Belgian IPA, which is pretty cool. A style I haven't had for a while. 7.4%, 500 ml tinny. It's got a big spiel about what they got up to. So they were going to New Zealand to pick fresh hops. And yeah, like both breweries this is. And Kyoto must have visited Australia beforehand. Caught up with Mountain Culture and a few other peeps, and so they've decided to go a Belgian IPA with New Zealand and American hops, I think. I read something about, it's got Simcoe, Southern Cross, Rawaka, Belgian yeast. Yeah, let's see how it goes. I've already poured it just for the photo. Normally I take most of my photos for beers outside, then post them before I start the review, obviously, because it's dark and cold and wet and whatever. I just took this photo inside, and the lighting's pretty shit, but it turned out all right. So, yeah, clarity's pretty good. You can almost see through this one, like clean and clear. I would say about a 2 to 3 finger head, sticking around considering I poured it beforehand. Carbonation's probably fairly mild. I would say dark straw in colour. Yeah, light body. Let's get into it. Let's have a little whiff. Ooh, very citrusy. So you're getting a little touch of that banana and clove. But yeah, mainly like orange, nectarine, grapefruit, like lemon and lime. Very, very citrusy. There's a touch of like spice there. Like your Belgian candy. Bit of sweetness. As I said, I haven't had a beer of this style for a while, so it's good. It's just weird having an Aussie brewery and a Japanese brewery doing a Belgian IPA. It might be a touch of like, say, your pineapple, passion fruit. And yeah, like a sort of dried grass. Hmm. Let's get into it anyway. Be my last beer for the night, considering it's 9:30 and I have to get up pretty early. See, I'm even getting like a touch of like, like white grape or like a green berry or something like that. It's probably like the Rawaka. Simcoe, Southern Cross, and Rawaka. Yeah. Southern Cross, I normally get like lemon and lime and like pine. Um, Simcoes can be quite complex, but you normally get like some dankness, some pine, some sort of citrus and stone fruit. There's maybe a touch of apricot in this. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you, mate. Just doing a late night beer review before I hit the hay. I've had a nice warm shower and now a beer. It's like, hopefully, I'll sleep well. I just did a stream earlier with all the beers that Adam brought back from the UK for me. It's pretty cool, pretty exciting. Yeah, flat Earth. Flat Earth is where it's at. When I was up in the plane, I couldn't see any roundness. All I could see was some clouds. I wanted to get out and lay in them. They look like they'd be quite comfy. They've made this artwork like a comic book, which is pretty cool. It's like the brewing process, but in a comic. It's pretty cool. Pretty clever. So yeah, this was actually pretty hard to get, this beer. Normally I buy mountain culture stuff online through their website. I'll normally try and get like a mixed 4 or a mixed 8. And I remember this one going pretty quick, and I was like, shit, I probably missed out on it. But I went into a store and they just happened to have it in there. So it was good that I found it sort of later on. I don't even know what an ice house looks like. I've seen and heard people drinking them, but I can't really remember. Yeah, what the label looks like. Cheers, Bumpy. Belgian IPA, Bumpy. A style I'm sure you've had before. I bet you'd never had one brewed by an Australian and Japanese, though. Yeah, as I said, Mountain Culture are really pumping out the collabs lately with some hyped breweries from all around the world. It's very cool to see. There's a few breweries out there that are sort of getting the Aussie craft scene on the map. So as I've been saying for many years, is our beer here is just as good as anywhere else. But no, people just think we drink Fosters and Coopers. I sort of like how the Belgian character in it's like backed off a little. It's not in your face. So I still think a lot of people, if they just like a sort of an easier drinking IPA, they would still be able to sort of handle this one. Like it's more citrusy than anything. Yeah, sometimes the yeast characteristics you get from Belgian style IPAs, it can be a bit too much. So yeah, it's Sammy Boy's birthday in 2 days. So I was thinking about maybe doing a little birthday, a little birthday hangout maybe on the weekend. See what happens. Yeah, it's funny how like shrimp, like I don't know any Aussies that use the word shrimp. We say prawns. That's what's so fucked about it. Boomerang. I want to get it. Speaking of Aussie stereotypes, I do want to get a didgeridoo as an art piece, but also to have a go of every now and then. They're pretty hard to play. So yeah, I'm going to be chilling at home all weekend. It's meant to be very shit weather. And I'm coming off morning shift and going on to Arvo shift, so I've got a little extra time. So yeah, I'm thinking I might do a little birthday hangout, and obviously quite a few reviews because I've got some good beers. I did I did a video bumpy with all the beers that Adam from Mersey Beers brought out for me. There's 13 very good English beers there. Yeah. You probably could in today's world. It would just mean that you would have to wear the same outfit as what they do. There's a couple of sports like that, and it's like, ooh, little bit of eye candy for the boys. Oh, it's only Tuesday. God, the weeks are getting longer and longer. Why, when I was younger, did I want to be an adult so bad? Being a kid is so easy and so fun. Go to school for a couple of hours, then you come home and just always on the go, kicking the footy, playing cricket, playing tennis, go on the beach. Ah, I want that life back. Hacky sack. Yeah, that's where you stand around with the little sack, if you will, and you're only allowed to kick it. You can do it with multiple people as long as it doesn't hit the ground. Really? You didn't like being a kid? It was fucking unreal. Oh, for me, the best years were teenage years. I loved being a kid. But yeah, it's like it just got so worked up for everyone to want to be an adult. And It's depressing, buddy. All you're doing is yeah, busting your ass at work and paying for everything, and then having fuck all spending money afterwards. And then, yeah, back at it again the next week with a couple of days off where it just flies. Be good if you owned a company and you enjoyed going to work every day. I need to do what Bumpy does. I need to find a job where I work less days. More hours, less days, more time off. No. Most brewing companies that are decent and already established are struggling, so there could not be a worse thing to get into at this time. The craft brewery scene is dying. There's too many of them now, and yeah, the costs are too much. Australia, the tax is just killing them all, so there wouldn't be a worse industry. Oh, there would be worse, but yeah, it's certainly not an industry you want to get into in these days. I don't know what I want to do. I do know that I don't enjoy where I live, so that'd be cool if I could move. I feel like if I still worked a similar job, but I was in a completely different town, I'd be a little bit happier. It's like I just need that little change to spur me on. I know that if I was in a different job but same town, I'd just be the same. Because the town I live in, I just don't really enjoy. And there's not much option for work here. Like I've probably got one of the better jobs in the town, so it's like I'd be just going backwards. Anyway, it's gone a bit depressing. Back to the beer. I'm fucking cold. It says that it's 8 degrees Celsius. It feels so much colder than that right now. So I've had a few bits and baps from Kyoto. Obviously, Mountain Culture. I've pretty much had every beer they've released, which is over 500. Yeah, nice collab. I like the fact that it's a Belgian style IPA with New Zealand hops. It sort of makes it seem a bit more vibrant, a bit more fresh, a bit more bright, very citrusy. Um, yeah, the Belgian character is not too intense, so it's probably more appealing to those that don't really have an advanced palate, which is pretty cool. Um, yeah, I couldn't see a heap of Japanese craft drinkers loving like real intense Belgian beers. I just know what the scene's like over there. It's a bit more lighter with like your malt bases and your yeasts and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Northern Territory's too intense. It's like It's too remote. It doesn't have all the things you need. It's like, yeah, you're working in it's extreme conditions, like tropical, yeah, very hot and then very stormy. Oh, like Northern Territory would be awesome as far as holiday goes, but living there would suck. Like you can't even swim at the beaches because of crocodiles. Oh, I reckon you'd like it for the fishing though. But a lot of Australians can't handle the heat up there, so I feel like, especially where you're from, you're used to like real cold. I mean, you would get used to it after a while, but yeah, you definitely struggle in the early stages of living somewhere like Northern Territory. It is a brave outback out there. Do 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 do. I've got the countdown music in my head. Do 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 do. Yeah, boy. I can't wait to get up at 3:30 and go to work. It's going to be awesome. Nothing better in life. And then coming home and being pooped and then having to like go shopping just to buy stuff to then cook tea and then wash clothes and yeah, it's a great life. I really enjoy it. So that's the thing. It's like, I mean, it is good in a way being single and doing whatever the fuck you want, but it does suck when it comes to like chores and stuff because you've got no one else. It's like you're doing everything. That sucks. At least when I've been in relationships, you're sharing the load. It's like, okay, I'm going to go mow the lawns. I'm going to go this and that. She's going to like clean the bathroom, do some washing, whatever. Yes. Yeah, that's good weather. The English like to say that it's hot and they can't handle it when it's about 25. No worries. Thanks for chiming in, mate. We will see you again. My little English beer hall. Yes. I've been listening to this band called President. They're new on the scene and they've got all this hype around them. And they played at Download Festival, which is a huge like UK/European rock and metal festival. They've got all this hype. They've only ever brought out two songs. Yeah, it's interesting. In today's music world, it's interesting how some very new and unique band have just got this hype out of nowhere. Good on them. Cheers, Paul. Good to see you, bro. I'm on a Belgian IPA by Mountain Culture and a Japanese brewer. It's good because it's sort of like a Westy like Belgian IPA hybrid. Like it's very citrusy. It's got some pininess. It's got some dankness, some bitterness, but then you're still getting like a little bit of that Belgian character as well. I don't mind it at all. I think they've done well. I think, yeah, the fact they've used Kiwi hops, so it makes it a bit different. How's that tavern ale going? Is it finished? You probably finished it on the weekend, did you? Another thing too is I'm quite hungry. I can't say that word in front of the dogs. I'll get excited. Ever because I went away to Sydney and Melbourne, ever since I've come back, I haven't been shopping yet. So it's like I've got fuck all in the cupboards and the fridge and the freezer. Damn it! Oh yeah, cool. Tavern ale, golden ale, mild. That's cool. It was awesome the other day when yeah, Adam and I obviously went to some breweries in Melbourne, and like yeah, there was like a quite a few English ales. I don't know why, like maybe there's a bit of a I don't know, a bit of a want for them. People are screaming out for English ales, perhaps. But yeah, it was cool. We had a couple of hand pump beers. Um, I had an English brown ale somewhere. I remember it was the first. Yeah, I think it was at Wolf of the Willows. But yeah, Banks had a ESB called "You Talk Like You're from London," and then they had like an English stout, which was really nice. Boat Rocker had about 6 different English beers. They've got like an English IPA, and I reckon it's fucking awesome. It's like real old school IPA. Like the hop character's still there, but it's like real, like obviously because it's English hops, you just get this sort of like really earthy, I don't know, some subtle like citrus notes. It's very like earthy, floral, and bitter. And yeah, it's like it just tastes really good. I was quite surprised. Lager is getting kegged Saturday. Cool. Got my first Trillium beer at my house. Oh, cool. What is it, dude? Yeah, let us know what the Trillium beer is. Be interesting to see. For me, Trillium were one of the best breweries in the world. And then they had a little period where they fell away. and I think from what I've had recently, I would say that they've definitely come back good again. West Coast Pale Ale Rabbit. Oh yeah, sounds pretty cool. I don't know how they go with West Coast. I don't think I've had much. I've had some hazy pales from them that have been banging. Be interesting to see how it goes. I don't know why, but I have a hankering for some pasta. No way in hell I get pasta anywhere at this time of night. Let's have a look. I probably I probably can't afford it anyway. After Sydney and Melbourne in the same week, I am struggling. Yeah, the only place that's open is Domino's, and it's fucking shit. It's so bad. Free fudge brownies with any order. Shit. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Well, this beer is done, so I think I'm done. Where did I put the can for it? Sweet. Yeah, hopefully we can catch up for a beer soon, dude. I was thinking about doing a it's my birthday 2 days from now, but I was thinking about doing a birthday stream on the weekend. Just having some peeps up, drinking beers, bit of banter. I thought I'll do it either my Saturday or Sunday morning. So then it'll be your Friday or Saturday night. And then yeah, just if I start one up, it's probably gonna go for a while. So it'll give people a lot of opportunity if they want to join and share in this celebrations. I'm keen to, obviously, because I've been out and about so much and spent so much money. I just want to stay home and relax and get on the beers. So I won't be going anywhere. But yeah, this is, I did my duty. Belgian IPA by Mountain Culture and Kyoto out of Japan. It was 7.4%. And yeah, as far as Belgian characteristics go, like a little more subdued, but I think it was still present enough to enjoy. I like the citrus characteristics. Definitely huge New Zealand hop influence. Yeah, like I'm quite happy with it. I think sometimes Belgian style beers like this, it's like, yeah, you don't get much out of everything apart from like the yeast and yeah, it's like this one that just works. They've done well. So I'm probably gonna say like a 4.25 out of 5. It's like solid, but it's not like a world beater, if you get what I mean. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up and get ready to hit the hay. Bedtime, boys and girls. So yeah, thanks for chiming in, everyone. I've done a few streams tonight, so it's good to see some different people around. It's obviously a bit quieter, but it is like, yeah, pretty shitty time. So anyway, over and out, and we'll see you again soon. Cheers.